Hello everybody. I hope you are all sitting comfortably and ready to hear my story of the land of Nod. In this land there was once a small hamlet of beautiful little white cottages named the land of Nod. Here there lived a small community of folk named the Nodians. Now the Nodians were a group of gentle people who farmed their own food, they raised chickens, and they also worked in the local mills, dye making and weaving. They also owned little cats and dogs, which the children played with all day in the garden. In the garden worked the old gardener, and he would also watch over them and keep them safe. Oh, such a good man. The land of Nod was right in the middle of Irweland, but to the north of the hamlet was the forest of Bure. In the forest there lived a dangerous giant. His name was Jud. Jud the giant. He jealously guarded his forest from anyone foolish enough to enter it. But Jud the giant would also capture any little children who went in there, and he would sell them to his friend Dastardly Douglas.
Oh, not Dastardly Douglas.
And Dastardly Douglas would enslave them and make them work all day and all night in his mill on the waters of Irweland.
Oh no.
That was whenever he could catch them, of course. To the south of the land of Nod were the wastelands, where nothing would grow. And there were dangerous marshes that would quickly swallow up and devour any foolish travellers who wandered across these wastelands.
Oh no.
However, there were magic pathways, known only to the elders of the local communities. These pathways led safely to the waters of Irweland.
Oh, goody, goody, goody.
Now the waters of Irweland was a large expanse of murky water leading out to the Gaelic Sea to the west and onwards to the world. Furthermore, within the waters of Irweland swam dangerous monsters. They were always on the lookout for anyone having the mishap of falling into the water.
Oh, you won't catch me in there.
Over to the east of the land of Nod was the county of the Seeds, named Seedlessshire. This was a heavily guarded county of fruit trees, occupied by the Seards, a fierce community of warlike folk. The Seards cultivated magical fruits from and around the trees. They peddled these fruits around the world in sailing ships from their little jetties on the waters of Irweland. They accessed these jetties along the magic pathways led by their elders.
Were they the only ones who knew the way?
Yes. Leading to the west of the land of Nod was the Chandler's Path, which was guarded by the O'Keegans.
What did they do?
They demanded a toll from all who passed by. This then led to the Wasterley Way. This was another pathway, and it connected the wastelands of the south to the highlands of the north of Irweland, known as the Heights. However, the Waste Lane, like Chandler's Way, was guarded by the Higgs.
Oh no, not the Higgs.
Yes, the Higgs. And they also demanded a toll from all who passed by. The lane then took the traveller safely around the edge of the forest of Bure. and Judd the giant,
Oh.
who luckily would never dare leave the darkness of his forest.
Oh, goody two-shoes.
Now the heights were occupied by a community of folk who worshipped Saint Earl of Ham. He was the ancient patron of the weary travellers. Hence, they were known as the Earlhams of the Height. And they also had a very strange dialect describing themselves as Thurlhams at Thight.
Thurlhams at Thight.
They were a benevolent tribe, a very, very benevolent tribe. And they were skilled horse people too. They would help travellers on their way across the bleak highlands with food, drink and guidance.
Oh, such good people.
They would also exchange tired horses for fresh ones at their many hostelries along the way.
Oh, such lucky horses.
Now kids, next time we will hear the first of the stories of the children of the hamlet, starting with a naughty little boy called Won't Be Told. And why was he called Won't Be Told? Listen next time and you'll find out. See you all then.